Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I just wanted to start off by saying Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a good holiday, a good break. I know for a lot of people this Christmas wasn't what we expected it to be, and especially here in the UK some people went into Tier 4 and weren't able to see their family and things like that. It was just me and Philip this Christmas. We didn't see any family at all, so yeah, it's been a very different Christmas this year. But I hope you all try to enjoy it all the same, so just wanted to start with that. In today's video I am going to be recapping the goals that I set for 2020 and telling you how they went, and then I'm going to be setting some goals for 2021. So I'll start with obviously 2020 goals first. I will just preface this with saying that they were an absolute fail. So we will go through them now and I'll talk about how they went or didn't go. So the first goal that I set was weight loss related. I did say in the video that I did last year, I'll link it somewhere up here if you're interested in watching it, that I wanted to get back down to my pre-surgery weight. That didn't happen. I think I'm quite far off that at the moment. A lot of things happening, not running a lot. I am going to the gym, but my eating is not where it should be in order to get the weight loss goals I want to achieve. So yeah, I didn't achieve that this year. My next goal was to run every day in 2020. That got scuppered quite severely by COVID-19. We went into national lockdown in March, so I stopped my run streak. We were only allowed to do one exercise per day, and yeah, I prioritised going for a walk with my partner over going out for a run, so I had to stop running every day, and I've sort of found another love in another exercise this year, as you would have known from the videos that I've been doing on my channel. So I've sort of fallen out of love with running at the moment, so I didn't restart my run streak. So that one was out. I said that I wanted to do more races this year and I wanted to give a good bash at getting a PB on a half marathon. Again, due to COVID-19, that did not happen this year. The only race that I did this year was the Burley 7. I did a race vlog on that, which I'll link above and in the description box if you want to watch that. That was the only race that I did this year. I made no attempts at any sort of half marathon PBs or anything. I didn't do any like virtual races or anything. I like the sort of atmosphere and the support on races, so I'd rather do those, and the ones that we're on I didn't feel comfortable going to at the moment, so hopefully that changes in 2021. But yeah, for now I didn't do any races other than the Burley 7. The next goal that I wanted to set was to go out on my road bike more outside and to start swimming again. I did neither of those things. I went on the turbo inside the house during lockdown, but as far as going outside on my road bike was concerned, I didn't do that at all. Not really had an interest in it at the moment. With everything that I'm doing exercise wise, with obviously us getting a home gym and things like that, it's just not on my list of priorities to go out on the road bike, so I didn't do that. And with swimming pools and things like that opening and closing with the different restrictions that are in place, I just didn't get back to the pool. And again, with the amount of stuff that I've got going on at the moment with like home gym, I probably just wouldn't have the time to go swimming anyway. So that is out. That was the 4 main things that I set for health and fitness goals. So didn't complete any of those, partly due to COVID, partly due to me finding other things that I wanted to do and change of circumstances really. I did set 2 goals for YouTube that I wanted to do throughout 2020. The first one was to upload a video every week. I wouldn't say this is a fail. I think actually I did pretty well with uploading videos throughout the year. There were weeks where I didn't upload at all, and that was just because I felt really uninspired with the content that I was filming. So yeah, I do think I've been pretty good with uploads this year. I've uploaded more videos than I actually thought I would upload this year, so I think that went pretty well and I'm not classing that as a fail. The other one, I wasn't sure whether it would be achievable or not, and that was to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think I just hit 500 last year, So I've managed to gain about 300 this year. I am a little disappointed that I haven't got to 1,000, but it is very difficult to get subscribers, and especially with more people making YouTube channels, and you have to be a bit different and a bit more unique with the content that you put out in order to get those subscribers. So I'm just going to have to push a bit harder this year. Like I said, I've only got, I think, nearly 200 to go. I think I'm at 790 at the moment, so about 210 subscribers to go. That should be more than achievable this year, given that I gained 300 last year, this year. So I think that's more than achievable. I'll talk about that when I do my goals for next year. But they were sort of the goals that I'd set this year to achieve. We've had a lot of stuff going on this year, so any goals that people set probably weren't as achievable as they first thought this year. So yeah, I'm just going to put that behind me, forget about it, and we'll set goals for the coming year ahead. I have sort of beared in mind that COVID hasn't gone yet, so the goals that I've set are with those in mind, so things that I think will be achievable regardless of whether COVID is still around or not. So we'll start off with weight loss. I'm not going to set any sort of weight loss goals in mind this year, other than the fact that I just need to get my eating under control this year. I don't want the added pressure of having to set any sort of weight goals. As you all know, I've been doing my monthly check-in videos. I haven't weighed myself for I don't know how long. I don't know when the last time I weighed myself was, and I have no intention of getting on the scales. I don't think it's beneficial for myself, and for a lot of people actually. I don't think it's the right thing to get on the scales all the time. So I'm not gonna put a number to myself. I don't think that's what I need. So yeah, I will obviously continue to do my monthly uploads. I guess that's the goal in itself, is that I continue to do those monthly check-ins. There have been series that I've done in the past where I've stopped because I'm not getting the results that I want, and that has sort of been the case over the last couple of months, where the measurements and things haven't been coming down as I've wanted them to, although that's no fault of my own. So I'm just going to have to get the eating under control. I need to start getting cardio and stuff back in, and hopefully can make a shift in the new year. Obviously, new year, new me sort of thing, although I hate that phrase. It's a fresh slate, so we'll see how things go. I just do want to make sure that I get all of those monthly check-ins in and I don't give up on myself. So that is that one. My next goal is to do some sort of exercise every day. I want to start running again, definitely, and I want to make that 3 runs a week. So I guess one of my goals is to set 3 runs a week. And if I'm not running, then I want to at least get out for a walk outside, just to get some fresh air. With me working from home and things like that, I don't get as much fresh air as I should do. I'm not taking breaks like I should do, so I want to make sure that I'm at least doing 3 runs a week. And on the days where I'm not running, I want to make sure that I get out for a walk. I'm not going to set any step count goals or anything like that. Just make sure that I get out for a walk, even if it's around the block. So that is my next goal, is either run or walk every day for the year. Next goal is to continue with the gym guide that I'm doing on Tone and Sculpt. There are 60 weeks of the gym guide and I want to complete all of it. I didn't start with the beginner on the gym guide, I did start from intermediate, so there has been a couple of weeks from the beginner part of it that I haven't done, so it won't be 60 weeks in total, but it is a 60-week guide, so I've still got a big chunk of it left. I'm in week 6 of the intermediate guide at the moment, and then obviously that will move on to advanced and expert, so I've got a big chunk of weeks left, which will take me quite a big chunk through next year. So I do want to continue with that and make sure that I'm consistent with the workouts. Haven't been doing these circuit workouts as much, they just don't interest me as much as actually lifting weights. But as long as I get in those 4 main workouts throughout the week, the gym guide, then I'm happy with that. Next goal, as part of sort of exercising and the gym guide, I do want to make sure that I get in some ab workouts. I am not a fan of ab workouts at all. I really struggle with them. I have the weakest core ever, and I sort of avoid doing any sort of ab work, but I do want to make sure that I make it a focus next year to include an ab session after every gym workout that I do. So the 4 main workouts that I do for the gym guide, I want to make sure that I include like a short little ab circuit afterwards. The app actually has loads of different workouts in there for abs, and the main ones being the 6 minute and the 8 minute abs. 6 or 8 minutes isn't very long at all, and given that I'm in the gym, I may as well do it. So I want to make sure that I prioritise doing some sort of core work after my main workouts. So that is another goal that I set. The next one is I want to be able to learn to skip. Some of the tone and sculpt workouts that I do have a finisher of like a cardio little burst. Some of them are skipping, and I can't skip for more than about 20 jumps or 20 seconds without needing to take a break. So I really would like to put in the effort to skip a bit more consistently and try and get skipping down really, and be able to do some of the fancy footwork that people do and some of the little skipping tricks that people do. So I will, I think, do some like update videos throughout the next couple of months with how my skipping is getting on. So yeah, I want to make sure that I focus on skipping a bit more and learn some little fancy footwork and some tricks throughout the sessions. The last fitness goal that I have is to be able to do 10 push-ups in a row. When I started doing home workouts and things and PE with Joe during lockdown, I did sort of set myself a mini goal of being able to do a full push-up by the end of lockdown / end of PE with Joe. I did manage to do that. I did manage to do a full push-up, but I haven't been working on it as consistently as I should been. And I'm not actually sure whether I can do a full push-up at the moment. I will test that and then update in like videos and things like that. I mentioned it in my tone and sculpt update. I wanted to be able to do a full push-up, so yeah, I'll be able to keep track of it there. But I do want to be able to do 10 push-ups in a row, full push-ups, not on knees, without sort of failure. That's more than achievable, especially with the strength that I should gain over the course of the gym guide. So we will see how that goes over the next year. And then I've got 2 YouTube goals in mind. The first is a carryover, so I want to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. That is more than doable this year. I just have to be consistent as I can with my workouts. And the plan for that is I'm going to push myself a bit with this one and do 2 uploads a week. So I want to do like a main workout I think I'm going to change my schedule to a Monday upload rather than Sunday. So I'm going to use the weekend to be able to film the content and edit it and things like that and have it up for Monday morning. And then I want to do a second video on a Thursday. So 2 uploads a week, and the second video will probably be some sort of like review or talking about a product or products during that. I have a lot of review videos that I want to post, but I don't want them to be the main focus of any content that goes out on my channel. Some people are not interested in reviews, some people might not be interested in the things that I'm talking about with regards to reviews, so I don't want that to be the main video that goes out on a Monday. So I want to keep the reviews separate, so I'm going to do those on the midweek video that I post. So yeah, there's going to be 2 that go out. The midweek video won't always be a review video. We'll try and switch it up every now and again and maybe do some sort of like mini challenge or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to try and do 2 uploads a week, and hopefully that'll help me increase my subscriber count as well, so that I can get to 1,000 subscribers. Not that I don't appreciate all of you that are subscribed to my channel and everyone that provides me with support, but it would just be nice to be able to get that goal of getting 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, that is all the goals that I've set for this year. I think I've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I've got 8. So they are the 8 goals that I've set for the year ahead. Hopefully this year, or well next year, shouldn't be as sucky as this year. I don't know what lies ahead for us, but hopefully it's a little bit better than this year. We'll just have to see what happens. I will obviously keep everyone updated with goal progression as I go throughout the year, and you'll obviously see from the series that I've got going on my channel anyway. So yeah, Leave me a comment down below, let me know if you set any goals for yourself for 2021. If you are a YouTuber, I am quite happy for you to link your videos of like any goals that you've set for this year, so that people can watch your videos as well. Otherwise, I hope you're all having a good weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos that I'll be uploading throughout the next year. Hopefully I can keep to the schedule of uploading on a Monday and a Thursday, so keep an eye out for those. And if you want, then hit the bell icon that is down below and you'll be notified of when my videos go live. So yeah, and I will see you again in my next video, which will probably be in the new year. So happy new year, guys.